Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, oops. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Where'd she go? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Woo! Krishna Radhe Govinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Anybody wants to come on, you can. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada. Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus 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 Prabhupada. Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga, Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, 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 Radhe Radhe Radhe, 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 Govinda, Radhe Govinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda. Govinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's see. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All right, so let's continue on with this chapter 52 in the 10th canto, Rukmini's letter to Krishna. Text number 36. Thus questioned by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who incarnates to perform his pastimes, the Brahmana told him everything. Yeah. You know, the Lord, he incarnates to perform his pastimes. Let's see. Yeah. So it's interesting. He incarnates to perform his pastimes. Okay? That's pretty amazing because in Maya here, this illusory potency, you know, in this shadow world, it's all the. It's just without him. It's like. Well, anyway, you know what? I don't want to go there yet. I'm going to come back to that a little bit. Let's go on. Move on. I'm not getting the message to go there yet. Yeah. Sri Rukmini said in her letter, as read by a Brahmin, O beauty of the worlds, O beauty of the worlds, having heard of your qualities which enter the ears of those who hear and remove their bodily distress, and having also heard of your beauty, which fulfills all the visual desires of those who see, I have fixed my shameless mind upon you. See, that's why Krishna says she has intelligence. Okay? So anyone who does that, and the easiest way to do that is to be, again, in Sadhu Sangha with devotees who fix their mind on Krishna, with others who actually enjoy doing that. They relish that happiness that comes from fixing your mind on Krishna. It's not a discipline anymore. It's a joy. It's something that is life. It gives real life. It's the bread of life. See, and that's the words. It's amazing. A lot of these Vaishnavas, they don't understand that. They don't understand how to eat the word of God. This is what she's saying. See, this is intelligence. If one is a Vaidhi Bhakti in studying or in any religion, religious Vaishnava, religious anything, religious Muslim, religious Christian, the ultimate thing, the ultimate attainment is the word of God. See, and to receive that word from one who has received that word, either in this life or another life, receive that mercy to be attracted to the word. And the word of God comes through devotees who have attained that mercy. See, this is the link, this is the chain. That's why generally such persons have to have that from a previous lifetime when they bring it in this lifetime, because it is so rare to find anyone. It's just like Jesus brought it in from his other existence. He brought it here. See, and then could share that word of God that would awaken that same spirit that was in Jesus that caused him to be attracted to the transcendental Lord. See, this is so important, because when you become attracted to this word, just like people are becoming attracted to the name of God here, the pastimes of the Lord, these truths, these perfect conceptions already formed. All we have to do is present them as they are to the people of the world and convince them that here you can get attraction to these words. And what do? They remove all your distress, and you will feel that. You will experience that. That won't be just some pie in the sky and the pearly gates will open when you die. And in the meantime, let's get all your money. That's Maya. That's illusion. That's the false word, the false God. The real, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God. That Word of God comes from the inspired representatives of that Lord. See, and they had natural love for that Lord. They have the bodily markings like Rhythmic, right? What are those markings? Just marks on the body? Well, Kamalakanta will say it's all about food and marks on the body. Oh, sorry, Kamalakanta. That's your spanking. I said that was good. See? No, the marks on the body, this ecstatic worship, there's nothing like it. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Wunderbar. Amazing grace. Takes away all your miseries, all your, problems. Come on, man. Does anybody have any problems out there? Is there anybody with problems? You got any anxieties because of what's coming down? Do you like all this stuff the draconian thing going down? Come over here, man. We're not sweating bullets. I was talking to one devotee, this Janaki. She says, I don't want to hear about any of that stuff. All her family members, they like to talk about it. You know what they're doing in politics? She said, I don't want to hear anything about it. I just want to stay in my world. See, my world. What is her world? Her world is Krishna's world. That's why Krishna's not sweating bullets. That's why Krishna's not in anxiety. Krishna stays in his world, and intelligent peoples like Rhythmic and Janaki and Lalita and Daphne and River and Amy Rose and even foolish Gohari, we stay in that world as much as we like. And Freddie, he stays in celery world. The big celebrity plant in the sky is going to save his buttocks. Yeah. At least he watches the videos. He must be watching. He wants to see if we're talking about him. That's why I talk about him. So he'll watch the videos. And gradually, it's even stones. The one guy was putting water on a stone. It eventually changed. You just keep putting water on the stone, and the stone starts to eventually wear away gradually. He deserves it. He was a servant of, who's it? Who is a servant of? Who's that early devotee? Yeah, anyway, that famous devotee, he was a servant. So this is how he's going to, get the mercy. Oh, beauty of the worlds. See, and that beauty you can begin to see through the Word. The Word is beautiful. The Word is true beauty. I remember when I first got the Bible, and even all, I remember at times I just read these words in the Bible, in the Vedas, and I think, oh, this is true beauty. This is because it's Krishna. That's the real Krishna. You see it in the Word. But you don't really see it until you're awoke. Your spiritual senses are awakened. That's that spiritual rebirth. It's not just a Brahman thread. Well, let's put a Brahman thread around you and a nice dhoti, nice clean white dhoti or orange dhoti, and now you're qualified to study the Vedas. No, it's a spiritual rebirth, which you get only by association with devotees, not even by chanting. Look at that brahmachari. The Lord threw him out of the kirtan, and he was doing austerities. He did his chanting, and no sex, nothing. And he kicked him. And he says, "Get out of here! I don't want you polluting our kirtan here. This is for faithful devotees." And loving devotees who have this gift of spontaneous love. You go. Oh, actually, you come back. You came through Srivas. That's good. Anyway, you you sannyasis that are trying to attain me through your austerities, renunciation, and all that. Well, take a lesson from the brahmachari in Chaitanya Bhagavat. All of you now in 2022, take a lesson from them. You all think your method of attainment is by your austerities and your chanting 1 lakh and with all these offenses, and offenses are these fences. They take a lesson from them. Brahmachari got thrown out, so don't waste the rest of your life doing that. Follow the path. Follow this word. This word is in the line of the pastime. You can check it, man. You can't find what your path is. Your path is always rebuked by Lord Caitanya. Okay? Anybody doing anything else but coming into a society of devotees and getting the mercy of a Vaishnava, that is the ultimate end in life, is to get the mercy of a Vaishnava, because that opens the door to true paradise forever. And that, I ain't talking about heaven. No, not heaven. Paradise is different. Paradise is for those who are beyond the false ego. Heaven, people, even these angels and demigods, unless they're real devotees, they've got false ego. They still want to be important. They still want some worship. They get infatuated with people praising them, just like people do here. You can get through all of that by getting the mercy of a Vaishnava. Life's ultimate goal for those who don't have the mercy of the Lord in ecstatic devotion, which is 99.9% of the population, should get the mercy of a Vaishnava. When they're preaching that mercy and showing that mercy and demonstrating that mercy and throwing that mercy all over the planet. That is the ultimate goal of life, the ultimate treasure. That's winning the lottery 10,000 times over. That's the ultimate control. You get control over God. You call him, he comes, and you're happy. Ooh, I thought I needed billions of dollars to be happy. No, I found out you are those billions of dollars. You're in that form of billions of dollars, in that form of to control everything in the world is all your shadow representation of you. You've given me control of you. I belong to you. You belong to me forever. Oh my God, this is what I was looking for in 10 million incarnations, all the way from being a lizard creature to a demigod and back down to a lizard creature, to an insect, to a reptile, to this, and to a dog, and to a cat, to a goldfish. It was all to get the mercy of a Vaishnava so I could know you, the transcendental Lord, the transcendental Word. Is it getting clear yet? Is it getting clear? How about you spiritual masters out there? Is it getting clear what the real goal of life is? Where it is attained? How easy it is? If you find the right knowledge, see, real knowledge, transcendental knowledge, see? Yeah, it's a great verse. This is, we could just stay here on this verse, and tomorrow we just glorify this verse again and again. You see why why Krishna really was attracted to Rukmini? Because she understood this knowledge. She understood this verse. She was an example of this verse. This is true intelligence. And the only way to get this intelligence is to hear from a person who has gotten this mercy, paying it forward. Then you also become like Rukmini with these kinds of qualities, and the Lord becomes very attracted to you. Oh, wow, you understand these things. Oh, you listen to my real representative in the world. Oh, you weren't fooled by the Putanas and the Agasuras and and all these other imitations. Oh, man. Oh, that's very attractive. Having heard of your qualities, which enter the ears of those who hear, and remove their bodily distress. There you go, man. Emotional distress, anxieties, fears. That's distressful, isn't it? This you get. It's so functional, so practical. Coming here into a society of fearless devotees who are recipients of this mercy here, and there are quite a few of them now, and more coming. Take away all your distress. What a perfect time to come and preach. I mean, this is, we got a solution, man. We got a method of the highest choice, very choice method, something that everyone can follow. Practically everyone, unless you are like Rukmini, a saint, a really high-level saint, then there's going to be some fear. There's going to be some anxiety. You're going to go for the propaganda because, the Lord's Maya is insurmountable on your own. You have to have real transcendental knowledge. You have to have, and that means you understand the value and the importance of a transcendental relationship with the Lord to help you, lift you out of this illusion. You have to be an example of receiving that mercy, a witness of being lifted out of this illusion. O Mukunda, you are equal only to yourself in lineage, character, beauty, knowledge, youthfulness, wealth, and influence. O lion among men, you delight the minds of all mankind. What aristocratic, sober-minded, and marriageable girl of good family would not choose you as her husband when the proper time has come? Yeah, I'm going to hold it there for that verse because I'm still recovering, but I'm feeling a lot better. And yeah, so I think that's good enough for a while, and then I'll rest up. And I think I might come back again a little bit later on. I'm already looking forward to that. Oh, let's see what you guys are saying there. Yeah, Govinda is getting intoxicated a lot. The Lord gave him a replacement for drinking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So great. Let's take a little break now. I'll rest my voice and everything. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you for coming. Yeah.